Hey guys, okay, so today I'm going to talk about Babylon and what Babylon is, and these are of my own studies. It's taken me all day and all night to figure out my beliefs in Babylon. For so long, I watched so many videos on how people thought it was the Vatican or America, and tonight something told me to read Revelations, and I was really just hooked on this, and I mean, really had to get to the bottom of it. And I think I did. I really think I did. And I want to back up everything that I have to say with scripture, so you don't think I'm just like throwing stuff at you. And I'm going to rebuke how it can't be the Vatican or America. And I'm going to try to make this video as quickly as possible. So I've been having like a lot of interruptions. So that's another reason why I'm really going to try to hurry it up. I'm going to go ahead and start with why it can't be America or the Vatican, like Babylon herself. Because Revelation chapter 18 verse 23, it says towards the end, "For thy merchants were the great men of the earth." Okay? Right there, just by that one alone, "For thy merchants were the great men of the earth." So that's like all the men of the earth, right? Not just one little city, that's like everywhere. And then it says, "For by thy sorceries were all nations deceived." Babylon deceived all nations, okay, by her sorceries, okay? America might not be the greatest place, but I can tell you right now, America's not going to deceive all the nations and all the men of the earth. That makes no sense. Okay, America is one state. There is no way this is even possible. And then we go to, same with the Vatican. It's in one place, and Catholic does not rule the whole world, and it's not going to, because you know how many people don't approve of Catholics? They actually think Catholics are wicked people. You know that? Look into it. I mean, a lot of people try to rebuke Catholicism every single day. A lot of people don't like Catholic. So I can guarantee you, all the nations and all the man of the earth is not going to be deceived by Catholic. You know what I mean? So that right there tells you that whoever or whatever Babylon is going to deceive the whole earth, all the men of the earth, all the nations. And there's only truly one thing that can really do that, and I'm going to get into it. The currency. The currency. The money currency. Now, whether it's like all the world's currency or just USA currency, it's currency. Babylon is the currency, is the money, okay? And I'm going to get into scripture, and I'm going to show you why I think that. Okay, so chapter 17, verse 15. It says, "And he saith unto me, The waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues." So where Babylon is sitting, she's sitting within people, multitudes, nations, and tongues. Okay, she's sitting in front of all of this. So if she's sitting in nations with an S, how can this be the Vatican? That's in one place. Okay, yeah, I know. A lot of people can say like the church, like all the Roman Catholic churches. No, Babylon is a woman. Okay, singular. It's one thing. So I'm gonna keep going, but before I keep rambling, it's about to get really interesting, you guys. So I'm gonna get into. We'll get into the 7 heads. We'll get into our 7 heads, or yeah. Okay. She's got 10 horns and 7 heads, and I'll get into that. Okay. Okay. 17 verse 9, and here is the mind which hath wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains on which the woman sitteth. Okay, so she's sitting on these 7 heads, these 7 mountains. I'm going to show you something that blew my mind when I first saw it. Okay, so the currency, the money, right? We literally have, I mean, what a coincidence too when I'm looking all this stuff up. We literally have 7 bills of money. We have the $1 bill, the 2, the 5, the 10, the 20, the 50, and the 100. Okay, 7. And on those 7, guess what's on it? Smack in the middle. You guessed it. 7 heads, not bodies. Just literally 7 heads, okay? So that right there, that was like the first thing that I saw when I was like researching all this. And then I got really deep into like the money and all this stuff. And this is when I really started unraveling things little by little. Okay, so we did that. Now, so the 7 heads, the 7 mountains on which she, okay, the 7 heads are the 7 mountains which she sitteth on. Okay, these heads are sitting on money. They're sitting on the money, okay? They're sitting on the USA currency. That's why I believe it's the USA currency, but okay. Now I'm going to get into the 10 horns, because this, oh my, I was Googling so many things trying to figure out what these 10 horns were, and I came across this. This blew my mind as well. So did you know the Bill of Rights? Do you know what? I hope you guys know what the Bill of Rights are. Okay, so the Bill of Rights, the Constitution, all that good stuff. This is what I'm going to get into. So, the first 10 Bill of Rights, the first 10 Bill of Rights makes up the Constitution. Okay? And hold on. Okay, sorry, I should have had all of this ready, you guys. Okay, right here. The first 10 amendments to the Constitution make up the Bill of Rights. Funny how, like, the Bill of Rights. So that is what I believe the 10 horns are. And I'm going to get more into it. I'm losing my cards. I'm getting too excited. Okay. Oh, and then I'll get into what the scriptures say about the 10 amendments and the 10 kings. I'll go ahead and get into that right now. Revelation 17, 7 through 18, like this whole thing, it talks about it. Hold on. But there's a verse that actually hits, okay, right here. 17, verse 12. And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings, which have received no kingdom as yet, but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast. These have one mind, and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. They shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them. He is mighty. He's going to overcome them. So, these kings are, they're making war. Okay, they're trying to make war with Jesus. Sorry, my leg's going to sleep now. I'm like all over the place. So, I don't know if you know what the first 10 amendments are, but a lot of them are about war. So that's pretty interesting. You can read the first 10 amendments. I really didn't want this video to be that long, so you can read into the first 10 amendments to make up the Bill of Rights. But yeah, if you read them, they're about war and protecting yourselves and like bearing arms. A lot of the thing, I mean, all of them literally were like, they're not of God. They're very sinful. You know, God does not want us going around killing people. Murder is a sin. So if you're bearing arms, why would you even have a gun unless you're killing? You know, it's just, I mean, just look at, you can do more research on those rights, but all of this, like the Bill of Rights, the Constitution, the money, it's all a part of something bigger. It's all about the government, and they pretty much, I mean, USA government, I don't know if you're watching this, if you live in the USA, but it's really corrupt, and it all revolves around the Bill of Rights, the amendments, the money. So I mean, it just really makes sense if, without even explaining anything, it really just makes sense. But I'm gonna keep going. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. I got so many. Okay, so this is 17 verse 18. And the woman which thou sawest is that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth. Okay? She is reigning on the kings of the earth, like the whole earth. And who else? What does the whole world revolve around? Like, no matter what state you go into, no matter what nation, no matter what country, no matter where you go, what do you need? You need money. You need money. That's what you need. And so, I mean, it says it right there. I mean, she's everywhere. So, but yeah, she's reigneth over all of them. She's everywhere. She's over all of them. Everyone needs her. You know, everyone needs that currency. And that's why she's deceiving the whole world, you know. And, okay, right here, chapters 18, 20, verse 23, at the end, for thy merchants were the great men of the earth. Again, man of the earth. Okay, that Babylon is something that it has to control the whole world. It can't just be a few people here and there. You know, that's not it. Like, this Babylon is deceiving the whole world. Okay, keep that in mind. For thy merchants were the great men of the earth, for by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. And I love that verse, because if you really think about it, like, money is deceiving people every day. I mean, how often, I mean, every day we work and we do things, and we sweat, we do all these things so we can get money, okay? Whether it's to get food or water or toys or makeup or whatever you're getting, she's there, okay? She is there. And sometimes people think they're doing good with their money, you know, like they think they're doing good. They're like, oh, I got like 2 energy drinks left. It's okay if I go buy another pack. That's good. I mean, if you really think about some of the people, and like if you just walk in the stores and watch what people are buying, I mean, it's like they're so deceived, like they're just in her, they're like so lustful in her, the money, and they want to, like, they have 10 purses and they have to go get another one, right? They just have to have it. It's like, and the only way you can get it is if you steal, and that's a sin, or it's the money, right? It's the money. It's the only way you can get things. So, I mean, and she's deceiving people by making them believe that getting her is good. It's a good thing. Jesus tells us, guys, if it's the currency, if I'm 100% correct on this, you need to listen to this verse, because he tells us to get out of her. He tells us. Because, you know, he tells us too that he will provide us water and food if we believeth in him and we trust the Lord. So really, why do we need money? It's because we've been brought up in this world where we think we need it, where we don't truly trust Jesus to just stop buying food and water and go days without it, but you still keep your faith, you still trust Jesus, and you know He's going to get you that water and that food. I mean, really, who does that? I don't know anybody, and I haven't, that's for sure. So this is something I need to get out as well. And like I said, I just figured all this out tonight. But right here, chapter 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins. What does he tell us? Thou rich will not enter the gates of heaven. You know, greed, lust, all these things are sins. Like, money is filthy. Do you know how the money you have right now, do you know how many people have touched that same money? Like, money is filthy. She's fornicating with the whole world. She's in everyone's hand. She's being passed around like a prostitute. Okay? You really, money is one of the filthiest things in the earth. I mean, it's being touched and it's being passed around by so many people, by everyone. And we need to come out of her. We need to throw her away. You know, we need to just be done with currency. And I know that's a lot of people, they're going to rebuke this right off gate because they're going to be like, no, you know, there's no way I can just throw money away. Well, are you kidding me? I can't get money anymore. I can't, you know, I can't answer that because I don't want to say, oh, well, maybe if you just spend it in the right way. I don't want to say things like that because he tells us right here, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. The people that are so caught up in money, okay, America, like where the seven heads are on our money, our Constitution, our Bill of Rights. It's coming. You know, Babylon is going to fall. The currency is going to fall. And what does it say? This is also why it can't be America or the Vatican. This is a really good one because people are going to mourn for her. They're going to be so sad. They're not going to know what to do without her. They're not going to be able to buy anything without her. These are all right here in front of our face. How can we not buy something if it's America or that? That doesn't even make sense. Why are people going to mourn if America falls? I highly doubt that. I mean, a lot of people hate America, so that's not going to be the case. And what else? In the Vatican, how many people hate Catholics? I mean, people are going to mourn if the Vatican goes in. Like, no, I mean, some might, people that are Catholic, but how many popes have we gone through? Like, let's be real, guys. It's the currency. When the money falls, what are people going to do? They're going to lose their mind. They're not going to know what to do. Just like I said, a lot of people are going to rebuke this because they don't want to believe it. They don't want to say, she's so right. I mean, everything she's saying is so right, and I'm gonna look into this, you know, so I can get rid of my money and throw it away. I mean, really, like, no, people are gonna be scared. Like, people are gonna be scared if Babylon really is money, the currency. You know, I believe this in my heart that it is, so that's why I'm telling you guys, and I have so much to back it up. So, and I have so much to rebuke other theories. But I know I'm like all over the place. I'm like really excited because this is something people need to wake up and realize and really understand. Okay, right here, 18 verse 3, another good one. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. How are people rich? People are getting rich by her, through her money. Hello, how do people get rich? How do people get rich in this world? Money. I mean, it tells you right there. People are getting rich from her. Okay? I'll read it again. Waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. She can provide you with so much. She can provide you with mansions, with cars, with 1,000 TVs. I mean, this is horrible stuff. Like, so many people don't even have a house to live in. They don't even have water. Famine is happening all over the world. And people are so caught up in buying of more TVs, more cars. They're so caught up in the lust of her, of Babylon, that they can't even realize what they're doing. They're drunk. They're being controlled by her, okay? Drunk, you can look this up too. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that, but there's a lot of different verses in the Bible that talk about drunk. It's pretty much losing your self-control in some of the verses. In other verses, it sounds like it means like actually being drunk, but there are a lot of verses that it's pretty much losing your self-control. Does that not sound like, I mean, people are losing their self-control buying 100 TVs, 1,000 cars. I mean, this is like crazy stuff when people don't even have a house to live in or one car. I mean, can't even afford a horse to go to the store on. So you got to think about it, people. She's deceiving everyone because so many people want her that they can't even look past the fact that she is wicked in itself. What's the saying? Money is the root of all evil. This is true, guys. Wake up. Like, what can you do good for yourself with money? Again, Jesus tells us that he will give us water and food. Okay, by the time we figure out what Babylon is, we're already going to have clothes. We're going to have shoes. We're going to have things like that, okay? Some may not, but most of the people are. Jesus knows this, okay? You have to understand, and Jesus tells us to trust in him. You have to trust in him. And how many people are really just going to throw away their money or just put it up, whatever, just not live for her anymore? You know what I mean? You can't live for her. How many people are going to stop living for her? Money revolves around everything. You know how hard that's going to be? So really think about that. Like, you really have to trust Jesus to come out of her. So, and a lot of people, they're not going to do it, but where was that? I just have so much. Okay. Oh, all the nations have drunk her wine. Yeah. Okay, and look, this is funny. And the kings of the earth have committed fornication. Again, and the kings of the earth. Okay, all around the world, people have money. They have money. They have currency. You need money. But the wrath of her fornication. And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. Fornication. I hope you guys know what fornication means. This is like a prostitute, a hooker, you can look it up and whatever, but when you pass, like I said earlier, when you're passing money around, and you can look this up too, it's so filthy. Look it up how filthy money really is. I know I can't sit still. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like, legs are going numb. But I mean, everyone's passing her around. People can't get enough of her. They need more and more and more. They're being lustful after her. I mean, this, guys, it's right in your face, I could go on and on about this for days, as I have been to myself all day today. And I've just been blown away by all the things that I've found out. And I wasn't afraid, I wasn't afraid. When I figured this out, I wasn't like, oh, I'm just not going to go any further because I'm afraid. What if it is the money, like that? No, I was really happy to discover this. And again, I'm human, and this is what I got from these scriptures, and that's why I'm sharing with you. I pray I'm right, because I don't want to be, up here teaching false preaching, but false preaching, false doctrine, but no, I really believe this in my heart, guys. That's why I'm making this video. I just have so much on this that it has to be. Okay, we're going to get into Okay, we're gonna get into, okay, 7, verse 7, okay, 18, verse 7, how much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her. Listen to that. So much torment and sorrow give her. How many people, they fall apart if they don't get their paycheck. They fall apart if they can't pay their bills. It's all here. It's all here. I just lost my place. So much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow. Bah. And am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine. Okay, the U.S. currency is going to fall. That's going to be the death of her. People are going to mourn. People aren't going to know what to do in America without money. I'm telling you right now, people are going to fall apart. They're not going to know what to do without it. And then famine, because no one wanted to trust the Lord before, so now they don't have money. Now they're freaking out how they're going to get food. And how are grocery stores going to provide us with food if they don't have money to keep their stores open? They don't have money to run the businesses. Money controls everything, you guys. Money falls. We're the walking dead. Okay, we're walking around with no money. That means everything is free. People are going to go crazy. Another death. People are going to go up in stores trying to get purses, trying to get food. I would hope food first, but they're going to try. People are going to be rushing when they hear this. They're going to be going crazy. They're going to be like, I got to get this water. I got to get this food. I will kill you if you touch the last bottle of water right here in this store. World's panicking, going crazy. Like, people are going to die. People are going to be shooting people for water and food. Think about it, guys. Money falls. All these things are going to happen. Vatican falls. America falls. We're going to have famine. We're going to have people are going to die. Come on. I'm telling you, the only thing that makes sense is the currency. It has the 7 heads right in front of your face on the money. She says let thou know who has wisdom, understand. She's right there. It's not complicated. God did not make his word complicated. He made it very simple so that we could understand. It's not a trick. He's not trying to deceive you. He's literally telling you there's 7 heads. They're the 7 mountains which she sitteth on. She's sitting on all the money. Okay? So, move on. Oh. Okay. Okay, this is a good one. Chapter 18, verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you. What else rewards people in this life? Money. That's a good one, isn't it? Money does reward people. You work really hard. What's your reward? That paycheck, that money, that currency. That's your reward. Okay? So, reward her even as she rewarded you. So Babylon has rewarded you. Okay? Oh, there's just so much. It goes on and on. Keep going. Chapters 18, verse 9. Oh, this is the weeping that I spoke about earlier. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously, they've lived full of riches deliciously, right? With her, with Babylon, shall bewail her, they shall sorrow for her. Oh man, they're gonna sorrow for her. Um, okay. Shall bewail her and lament for her. Lament. That like they're people are gonna be so they're gonna mourn for her. They're gonna cry out. It's not gonna be a happy time. Let's just say that. When they shall see the smoke of her burning. So I'm going to read it. I should read it all at first. Shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. When people see that the currency is falling, when money is burning, I mean, how else are you going to get rid of money? I mean, one, it's just going to fall. No one's going to want it anymore. But two, people are going to start burning it. You know what I mean? Maybe to make a fire. Who knows? People are going to burn that stuff. She's going to be burnt. It's God's will. It's going to happen. She's going to be burnt up. But, I mean, who are you going to sorrow for? Who are you going to mourn for when you see her burning? Again, the only thing I can think of is the money. I wouldn't personally. I would be happy. But I'm saying, like, a lot of these people... I talk from experience, like even from my own self and from others, I've seen, I mean, a lot of people being greedy in money, whether it's over jewelry, whether it's over whatever it may be, any kind of riches, cars, big mansions, 20 dogs that are like $1,000 each. I mean, name it. It's sad. It really is sad. These people, I mean, gosh, it's really like, I don't even want to I'm going to cry if I keep thinking about it, but people are just going to lose their mind. I don't know what I'm going to do personally, because I'm going to be like, I got to get away from America. I got to get away from these people. People are going to be shooting. But, it's not funny. It is funny if you believe in Jesus, but, oh man, I just feel bad for those who don't, or who don't understand what Babylon is, because when the USA money falls, and I can promise you that it will. When, I don't know. It does not say when, but it sure does talk about Babylon's destruction. Babylon will be thrown down. The judgment of the great whore. I mean, think about it, guys. Money has been passed around more than anything in the entire world. It's sad, but that's the truth. So let's keep going then. Okay, chapter 18, verse 11. This is a good one. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise any more. Right there, guys, it's telling you, when she falls, no man's going to be able to buy their merchandise anymore. What's going to fall that's going to make us not be able to buy things anymore? Oh my God, the only thing that you can buy stuff with. Money. I mean, it's all here, guys. It's all here. I mean, I'm just so blown away. If you have a question, I could go over all of 17 and 18 scripture by scripture if you wanted me to. I can. I mean, I've figured all of this out. I mean, but I'm just getting to the main points right now. And there's still just so many. So no man shall buy again. I mean, come on, guys. Seriously? You can't sit here and not think about this. Okay. Chapters 18, verse 13. Oh, well, I'll go ahead and read this too. No man shall buy again, 18. Because look, I'll read after that some. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise any more. The merchandise of gold, silver, precious stones, pearls, fine linen. Fine linen is material a lot of people, their clothes are made out of. Purple, silk, scarlet, and all thine wood, vessels of ivory, manner vessels of most precious wood, brass, iron, marble, cinnamon, odors, ointments, Oh my God, wine, oil, flour, wheat, and beast. And sheep, beast, sheep, horses, chariots, slaves. How do people buy slaves back in the day? I mean, how are people buying any of this stuff? I mean, it's a whole list of what you can't buy. I mean, you can't buy anymore. Okay? I mean, this is just all right here. And the fruits that thy soul lusted after. Look. And the fruits that thy soul lusted after are departed from thee. You know why you're going to depart from thee? Because if the money falls, how are you going to be able to lust in her anymore? How are you going to be able to keep buying these purses and these houses, these cars, these TVs, these games, video games, whatever it may be? How are you going to be able to do that anymore? You're not going to be able to, because it's not going to exist anymore. So, I mean, just so much stuff to think about, guys. I don't know how long this video has been. Oh, okay, I gotta hurry up. I'm so sorry. 36 minutes. I didn't mean for it to be this long. But I really have to get this out. This is serious. This is really serious. I'll try to hurry up. Okay. I read that all nations will be deceived by her. 18:13. Did I read that one? Odors and ointments. The fruits of lust everything. Alright, well, I'll finish this one. And the fruits that thy soul lusted after are departed from thee, and all things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all. The merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment. People are going to be afraid. I'm telling you, when she falls, people are going to be so afraid. They're not going to know what to do. The people are going to start running around, going crazy. It's going to be hectic. It's going to be madness out there. So it's going to be, people are going to be afraid when they see that the money has fallen or is fallen. People are going to, I mean, think about it. I can't express this enough. People are going to be going out of their minds. Shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping, the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing. It's going to be a mess. And saying, Alas, alas, the great city that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. All of those things, like the gold, the precious stones, and the pearls, she's decked in those, because how many people trade in gold and pearls and stone, anything that is worth something, so they can get money. People trading gold all the time so they can get money, so they can get that currency. I mean, come on. It's all right there. You just can't. Don't look too hard into it, because if you do, you're going to be very confused. You're not going to understand. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video. It's already been 38 minutes, and I didn't want it to be that long. But if there's anything that you guys need me to stress more on or about, I will gladly do that in another video. Just comment below and let me know. But I mean, there's really nothing more that I can say about Babylon. There's nothing more. Like, I've said it all, so it's up to you to want to believe it. And if you do believe it, great. I hope you understand. Like, I hope you live by it. And I'm going to be doing the same right there with you. So you won't be alone. We won't be alone. But alright, guys. I'm going to go. Bye. Thanks for watching.